So on this channel, I've been pretty much trying to bring together my love of growing outdoors and growing indoors and meshing it all into one. But I'm starting to realize that that may not be the best thing for everybody because not everybody can or wants to do both. On top of that, I confuse YouTube and then I don't reach as many people and I don't help as many people grow food. Which brings me to the fact that I am going to be splitting this one channel into two. Wait, what? So you're breaking up with me? I view myself as a micro homesteader. And for me, that means growing indoors hydroponically all year round, as well as growing outdoors in the garden when the weather is permitting. You may have also noticed that I changed the name of the channel from our little suburban farmhouse over to the Indoor Gardener. And the reason for that is I wanted to better reflect what we're actually going to be talking about on this channel going forwards. So it's going to be all things hydroponics, AeroGardens, Rise Gardens. I got a new Click and Grow, which I'm pretty excited about. And there's a couple of other systems and things that I've been looking at that I want to learn more about and then share that with you guys. We'll talk about things like nutrients for growing hydroponically, as well as pruning and testing your water. And I will continue to nerd out on seeds, and we'll even touch on other things like growing mushrooms indoors and composting. I was going to talk about composting. We can both talk about composting. There's going to be topics that are going to overlap between what you talk about and what I talk about. So if you have an interest in growing hydroponically, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you. If you are more interested in growing food outdoors, then the new channel may be more up your alley, or perhaps both of them are, and that would be amazing too if you would subscribe to both. Go ahead and hand it over to the other Kiri. So I'm super excited about the new channel. It's called Growing Food in Small Spaces, and it's going to focus on growing epic amounts of food even if you don't have a lot of space at your disposal. And it's going to be good for you even if you don't have a garden yet, or maybe you think you have a black thumb, or you just don't think you have enough space to grow whatever food you want to grow. We're going to talk about different techniques that you can use in order to maximize your harvest, such as growing vertically, no-dig gardening, using raised beds, multisowing, composting, square foot gardening, companion planting, and all sorts of other things. So there you have it. This one channel is going to become two to hopefully better help people grow food and meet them where they're at, whether it's growing indoors hydroponically or whether it's growing outdoors in the garden. And if you prefer to read, there's also a blog called Our Little Suburban Farmhouse. I'll put the link in the description below. Let's go grow some food. What was that? Your timing was terrible.
My timing was off?
Practice this.
Why don't we talk about your timing?